Hi folks, Ed Joblett Comics here, having a look at another one of these amazing dollar comics that were out in 1980, world's finest, doing 6 superhero sensations and 5 fantastic features in this issue here. And get Lois out of here, Batman, I must find Clayface before he goes more pitiful. So it's a Clayface book that probably nobody's noticed, because that doesn't look like Clayface at all. He looks more like melted Shrek, but that's Clayface turned into a kryptonite creature. So let's have a look. When are we? 1980 here, and yep, Vengeance of the Altered Man. So you can, if you want, you can play along with me and do guess the artist. Who do you think's drawing this thing here? I won't show you the credit page, although I might have already shown you. You might get it from these excellent panels here. There we go. And this is Clayface, and they're doing a horror movie. I think it's out in October. You might get it from these panels. There we go. World's Finest never took off, did it? I mean, it ran for years and decades and decades. Nobody buys it, nobody likes it. You can buy these really cheap these days as well. Time's up, goodbye, Miss Lane. Don't shoot, I'm here. It's a shame because, you know, you think you put Batman and Superman in a comic book together. Yeah. Why would people not be into it? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, right, Green Arrow, here we go. Who drew this? I hope I didn't give it away there. Did I give it away? Just keep going anyway. You should get this because this artist actually did an awful lot of work on Green Arrow, although I get the feeling that this is quite early on, because his panel arrangements aren't as dynamic as they used to be, if that makes any kind of sense, yeah. Oh, good lord, what's going on here? My heavens, is him, but he's dead. No. I don't know what that story was about. I'm not sure I want to know, if I'm honest. Right, this one here you'll never get, but how bizarre. This is J.M. DeMatteis, and Ken Landgraf is the penciler. Any ideas? Ken Land? I don't even know who that is. So I won't put that into the quiz because I've never heard of him. And you'd think that a guy with my kind of knowledge would know who Ken Landgraf was. Look at these, isn't this great? Double page spread in the middle advertising that beginning in June, yeah, there was 8 more pages of all new thrills and action in these comics. I remember that happening. I mean, that's Hawkman. Aren't these books great? My God, it's just tremendous. Right, hang on. You old timers out there, you might get the artist on this. You might not. If I'm honest, I would have had to guess at this myself, and I don't know if I would have got it right, because his style is very kind of house style, isn't it? It's quite sort of conventional and a lanternfish. And again, this is one for the old ones out there, because you probably, these guys are amazing, but I don't know how prolific they were when they're comics. But if you were a Shazam fan, you probably know that when this team came on, they changed Shazam quite dramatically, because it went away from that kind of Silver Age of campy sci-fi artwork into this more gritty stuff. Not that Shazam was ever gritty, but you can see that it's a lot more realistic and everything looks a bit more superhero-y. Did you guess? Dear Jack, I thought I'd save you the trouble of jamming comments from 2 issues on one letter's page by commenting on 2 issues in one letter. That's how to get your letter printed. David C. Archie. There we go. And although, let's face it, I don't think World's Finest was getting much in the way of letters. And Dear Jack, it appears that you finally get a regular art team on the Superman and Batman stories that I like. Hurrah! I hope this permanent team won't be switching for a better team in a few issues. That was Gavin McDougall. That's a good Scottish name. Gavin McDougall. There we go. Right, so did you get them? I'll go through them with you. So that's Rich Buckler, Dick Giordano. Probably got that one, I would imagine, yeah. Well, I think you would have. Who was this? Of course, it was Trevor Von Eden. And Vince Coletta. The more I do these little uploads, the more I realise that Vince Coletta was probably the hardest working inker in comics. He seemed to just do everything. That's this guy here. I don't know who Ken Landgraf is. Somebody will maybe know. Like Snafu, who comments on my videos, he seems to know everything about this kind of stuff. He'll maybe know who he is. This was Jose Delbo and Kim de Mulder. Does that sound familiar? See, I don't know if I would have got that. And then, whoop. Shazam. I bet you got this one. Don Newton and Dave Hunt. You definitely got Dave Newton. Don Newton, I mean. What is Dr. Light doing? So anyway, up. Hope you enjoyed having a wee look at that. I love these things. If I see them, I always pick them up. A few bucks. They're even just great to flick through and then let you guys see them. So I really enjoy it. What does Raph say at the end of his uploads? Read your comics and enjoy them. Or he says something like that. Anyway, subscribe to the channel, everybody. Thanks for everything. See you tomorrow.